about our next guest as well. You all know who she is. She is undisputedly the First Lady of Nutrition. And Louise Gittleman, PhD, CNS, is a New York Times best-selling author of over 30 books on diet, detox, the environment, and women's health. Beloved by many, including by me, she is regarded as a nutritional visionary and health pioneer who has fearlessly stood on the front lines of holistic and integrative medicine. A Columbia University graduate, Gittleman has been recognized as one of the top 10 nutritionists in the country by Self magazine and has received the American Medical Writers Association Award for Excellence and the Humanitarian Award from the Cancer Control Society. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm welcome to Louise Gittleman.
Children and our unborn children are facing an insidious threat on a daily basis. It's an epidemic of modern-day toxins, environmental hormone disruptors, and chemicals. And yet, there is one product which shines like a beacon of light in the midst of our current tsunami of health problems. And that product is ASEA. Not a day goes by that I don't hear of another friend passing or being diagnosed with a terminal disease and leaving us way too soon. Sadly, today, health challenges like chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, SIBO, autoimmune dysfunction, heart issues, digestive challenges, eye disorders, skin problems, allergies, and accelerated aging have become all too commonplace. Well, what should become commonplace is the awareness that ASEA is everybody's solution, because ASEA reboots DNA for healthy genetic expression. ASEA, in my mind, is one of the key missing pieces the whole world has been searching for, and it fits into our elusive health puzzle in this day and age. Health, my friends, truly begins on the cellular level, and that's where ASEA works its magic. I, for one, want the whole world to know that ASEA decreases oxidative stress and therefore tamps down inflammation, the source of most disease. Wouldn't you agree? I want the whole world to know how ASEA supports skin rejuvenation, how it increases blood flow, and how it increases antioxidant activity by 500 to 800%. Now, wouldn't you agree? You see, glutathione, SOD, or catalase, well-known antioxidants, just can't hold a candle to ASEA's innate power. Glutathione is poorly absorbed, as is SOD, because the molecules don't easily break down in the system. But antioxidants are not new news, my friends. There's a ton of research about vitamin C and vitamin E and astaxanthin, but none of these superstars are native molecules to the body like ASEA. We don't innately produce vitamin C, so we must take it in foods or in supplements. But who knows the correct type of vitamin C these days? Is it ascorbic acid or food-based C that you may be allergic to, with bioflavonoids or without? There is no guesswork with ASEA because it is innate to the body. Now you can understand why I believe, and so should you, that ASEA is our ultimate health insurance. You know, the scientific world has published more than 15,000 studies on the topic of redox signaling molecules, so we're certainly standing upon the threshold of a new era. And as many of you know, I write about health and healing every day. But what has captivated me the most about this product is how it stands in a class of its own. Because I firmly believe that the root cause of disease in this day and age may very well be multifaceted, and it's very tricky to pinpoint, let alone treat in our modern world. Since we live in a sea of toxicity, simply supplementing with more vitamins more vitamins and herbs or essential fatty acids that stress our already overtaxed livers is not the best solution anymore. Our systems are too polluted to even utilize the best of dietary supplements properly. But what we know about ASEA is that it has been scientifically shown to make positive shifts in serum biomarkers within 30 minutes of drinking it. It's highly absorbable because it's liquid. It's perfect for those with impaired GI tracts, for children and the elderly. Its benefits continue to ramp up energy and boost antioxidant activity for at least 24 hours, and that's quite a feat. So regardless of how many antioxidants or supplements you take, you can't fight free radicals unless they're activated. And ASEA was developed with this in mind. You see, activating antioxidants properly triggers the cellular communication that's necessary for healing. And I've seen this up close and personal for myself. I sleep and renew 28 daily. I put it on the bottom of my feet so it will be absorbed into my whole system. I use it whenever I have irritations, when I have bumps or scratches. I use Renew on my eyes, and I drink 4 ounces twice a day of the ingestible ASEA Redox supplement morning and night, like every one of you should be doing. Now, I have shared ASEA with friends and staff alike with outstanding results. So I know firsthand how ASEA wakes up cells and brings them back to their innate blueprint of healing from the cells of your body to your very soul. And therefore, I invite all of you here today to join me as we stand on the brink of a new healthcare revolution, the Redox Revolution. You see, as I pared it down, I decided that ASEA is so extraordinary because it represents the very spark of life. Life in your body is really a magnificent redox signaling program. That's how your body operates. Your body is a balance between oxidants and antioxidants. On a cellular level, we are all redox beings. Redox signaling controls the fate of each cell, of each organ and tissue of the body. It represents life itself as a precise modulator of gene expression. And now, thanks to the latest research study at Torrent Labs, we have definite proof on a cellular level of how ASEA turns on genes and signals positive genetic expression. Now, this expression diminishes thanks to the natural aging process and accelerated aging due to current toxic overload. It's simply not negotiable. If you want to be healthy on the cellular level, where health begins, then on a daily basis we have to reset our genetic programming with stabilized, bioavailable redox signaling molecules that ASEA provides in a supplement and topical form. It's plain and simple. The body is self-repairing and self-regulating when you are in balance. And all of this ultimately depends upon the redox signaling process. And as you know, I've been so impressed with the remarkable science behind redox signaling that I've agreed to update all of my 30 books. And so far, I've started to keep my promise, because you're going to see a feature featured in the new Fat Flush plan, the new Fat Flush foods, and the recently fully updated and expanded version of my perimenopause title, Before the Change. So I want to invite each of you to join me for a book signing from noon until 2 at the ASEA store. And I want to help you, help me spread the word about ASEA. So you can start a book club with your downline, and if you do, I will personally do a group Q&A about all the ways I use ASEA in my weight loss and hormone programs if you'll simply contact my office. So let me tell you quite honestly that I I'm so grateful I was introduced to the product by your presidential ambassador, the true force of nature, Denny Robinson. Is Denny here? Denny Robinson tirelessly pursued me and made sure that I understood the science and I had the opportunity to visit ASEA headquarters. I find great comfort, ladies and gentlemen, in knowing that regardless of our genetic destiny, we can all return to the blueprint of health. ASEA can control the fate of your body back to the cellular level. Its healing response is a well-orchestrated effort that either repairs damaged cells or hits their self-destruct button so they can be replaced by new and healthy ones. Redox molecules are the conductor of the very essence of life. ASEA, in my book, is one of the most important adjuncts to any health program because there should be no diet without detox. And there are simply too many environmental challenges left to tackle one by one when you consider heavy metals, bacteria, viruses, and parasites. You simply have to deal with the end result, which is oxidative stress. So I want you to think about it like this. As long as we're breathing, eating, and drinking, we'll be breathing in toxins from nano-aluminum, getting a good dose of glyphosate and GMOs from food, and absorbing radiation from cell phones and iPads. Simply put, if you want to be healthy for the rest of your life, you must embrace a lifestyle of cleansing and ASEA. Timely, urgent, and scrupulously researched. For the first time in history, we can tap into and harness our body's redox program. And that's not only revolutionary, but it's evolutionary. You can now alter your personal genetic programming to live a longer, healthier life. It's as simple as igniting your genes that will lead to a longer life. In closing, let me predict that ASEA will have a major impact for decades to come and is indispensable to the well-being of our children and to the very survival of our generation so we can take back our stolen future. Thank you so very much.